Hi lovelies, it's Donny P here and welcome to my video today. I'm sharing with you Tonic Studios Craft Kit 41. This one is an absolute beaut and I just, well, all the girls when they saw it, we all kind of squealed. It's so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'll run through what you get in the kit, then we'll have a little look at some of the samples I've made, give you some ideas hopefully, and then finally we'll put a card together. Okay, so what are we going to get then? Well, we're going to get some dies, and this is all about lolly ices, but it's a little bit more than that. So you've got two different types of lolly. You've got this sort of shape here, and you get, that's your outside edge, and you get two other outside edges as well. So you can layer those up. You get this inside edge, which works in there like that. So you could paper piece that, or you could, if I can get it back out again, you could cut it out, stick it down, and then you could maybe add glitter or different colours in those gaps. And then you get this a set of words here which says, I love you more than ice cream. So that could be used for other occasions. You've got your little decorative bit for your lolly stick there. And then the other shape is this one here, which I think is really nice shape. So you've got that one. You've got two layers, two outside edge layers, which you can again layer them up. And then you've got an inside edge here, which is really pretty. Let's put that back down there. And and then you've got this piece here. So if you wanted like something to look like it was dripping down your lolly, you can use that for that. You've got your stick decoration again, because this one's got a longer stick, which you can do to add on there. You've got two little stars, which are really nice. You've got, now this is supposed to be, you know, to go with your lolly, but I think if you cut that out, you've got a lovely stencil that you can ink round to make like a cloud background, so other uses for that. You've got two little flourish things there, we've done your stars, and then you've got two smiley faces, so you can use these, you know, turn that frown upside down card. So you've got your two eyes and a mouth, and then you've got your two eyes and your smiley mouth there. So that's your dies, fantastic. Then we have a set of stamps. I'll get the stamps out now and show you. And these are brilliant. So you've got stay jolly, have a lolly. I'll go along with that. You've got this licked, so you could use that for, you know, if somebody was taking a driving test or an exam, something like that. You've got a nice bit of sun there, sunshine. Have a sweet day, stay cool, and then you've got your smiley face, which you could use to stamp on, well, all sorts. And then my favourite, sending sugar coated, turn it right way around, sending, can't get my words out, sugar coated hugs. I think it's brilliant. We could all do with a hug at this crazy time, couldn't we? Right, so there are stamps. You also get a 6x6 paper pad, and this is called Sweet Sorbet. It's one of the colour trends, absolutely beautiful. And we've got we've got 8 designs, 6 of each. It's double-sided and it's 160 GSM. So we've got spots and diagonal stripes and these beautiful pastel colours. And of course, all these papers coordinate. Then you've got like a tutti frutti effect there and some pretty lemon stripes there, which they'd be nice for Easter. Well, all of these would be nice for Easter. Then we've got some pastel-y dots and like a cloud. So you could use that as a border. Then we've got, oh, this, I love it, like a pink gingham and then like sprinkles. So you've got all those, and as I say, they all work together. You could just pick 2 outlined, 3 outlined, and they'll work together. That's those. Then we've got our nouveau goodies. And what we've got here, oh, I nearly forgot. With the dies, you get blisters. So you can make your shaker cards. Sorry, I forgot those. So you could use those with whatever you've got to create your shaker cards. So our nouveau goodies, what we've got here, we've got some embossing powder, and this is Happy Days, D-A-Z-E. I was going to do a Fonzie joke, but I won't. So that's that. And then we've got our Nouveau Glacier paste. This is the most pretty colour. It really is. And it's called Pixie Wings. That's just, oh, it's just so beautiful. Then we've got our shimmer powder, and this is Cosmic Dust. So when that sort of reactivates, you've got sort of little blue tones in there and pinks. Really nice. Then, now, you're getting some of the what do you call it, the Pure Sheen collection. There's 4 different types, and you're going to get a random 2. So I'm not entirely sure. I think you're just going to get any 2. So Buttercup Haze I've got there, which are the little like little sequins, and some pretty Blue Sherbet Pure Sheen glitter. The other 2 are I've got to read my list. It's Dusted Fondant and some Candy Hearts. So you're going to get 2 of those 4, and they'll all work with your papers and everything else. Then you're going to get some Vintage Drops, and this is Lavender Fog. Beautiful colour, so pastel and delicate, it's gorgeous. And then you're going to get an ink pad, a Nouveau hybrid ink pad, and this is Blue Mineral. When, you know, I said about the this little die here, this would be lovely to sort of ink around your stencils, so that's an idea for using that. But coming up, you'll see a card I've made, and literally all I did was I stamped 9 squares just straight out of there, just dabbed it down on the card, and I made my background out of that, and it's really pretty. So that's those. And this is one of the backgrounds that I made with some of the products. I don't know if you can see that shine. So what I did was I got my glacier paste and just added a little bit. I put a little bit of this on, just squoze it all over the place of the Vintage Drops. Then I spritzed it teeny weeny bit of water, just a tiny bit, and I dabbed on a little bit of the Lilac Waterfall shimmer powder, which you can sort of see it's picked up here and there. Then while it was still wet, I just sprinkled over some glitter. So I've got to make that into something meaningful. Haven't got round to that yet. And then finally, we're going to come on to our papers. These papers are amazing. So these are our papers. Now there's 7 in total. You get classic Craft Perfect card, and that's Sugared Lilac, a beautiful soft lilac. Then you get this pretty mint here, and this is a speciality card, and this is called Miami Mint, and you've got that lovely sort of embossed pattern on there. Then my favourite, I shouldn't have favourites, but this is mine, and this is Pink Marshmallow. It's a speciality paper. If you've never used these before, they're brilliant because you can run them through your die cutting machine and you don't lose any of that lovely pattern. When I saw this, I thought how awesome this would be. You know, if you're doing clothes or something like that, because to me it's got like a knitted look to it. So if you were doing, I don't know, like a baby card with a teddy or something like that, I just think it'd be perfect for that. Then we've got our glitter, and this is Sugar Crystal. If you've not used our glitter card, it's fantastic. Hardly any shed, if any. And then we're going to come on to our pearly card. So we've got Princess Pink, pretty pink, and we've got Cashmere Blue. Isn't that a gorgeous colour? Absolutely gorgeous. And then finally, we've got some mirror card in, and this is more like a satin mirror card. It's really nice in soft amethyst. So of course, all those will work with your paper pack and the Nouveau products that you get in this kit. Okay, so shall we have a little look at some samples, and I'll see you in a second. so I hope you enjoyed having a look at those cards, and I hope it's given you some ideas of ways to use this beautiful kit. So now let's put a card together, and we're going all out pink here. So I'll tell you briefly what I've done so far. I've prepped a lot of it. One 7x7" card blank, and then there's a piece of this beautiful pink check paper straight out of the pack, which is 6x6. Haven't done anything with that. Then I've used a piece of this princess pink pearl card, and that's been cut to 132mm square. I've actually used a die, but that's the measurement. I will put the measurements in the description below, so you don't have to remember them. Then I've got just a plain piece of white card, and that is 120 millimetres, I beg your pardon. That first one was 132mm, not centimetres, or it'd be way too big. And then finally, in the papers, I have cut a piece of the pink marshmallow, and that's 110. Onto the dies. So what I've done here, I've used it's this lollipop ice lolly here, that one there, for this bit. Then I've used, you know, you've got two of these outside edges, the layering bit. So I've used the largest one and cut another one of those out in the princess pink pearl paper. Then I've used the glitter card to cut out one of those. Then what else have I done? Oh, the lolly stick, which is this one here, which is there. Then I've made 3 little dots here. You can barely see them, but I do think they just add something. And I've used the little smiley face. I can pick it up, and that's this one here. So I've just cut 3 of the eyes, if you will. Gingham bow has to be done, and then I've just stamped the sentiments, sending sugar coated hugs, and we'll put that on at the end. Okay, so let's make a start. Let's move those out of the way. So the first thing we're going to do is glue our pink check paper onto our card base, and this is a temp fold card, so it's going to open at the bottom. And let's put that on there like so. So that's that. Next, I'm going to take the princess pink pearl card, and I'm going to put that straight down. I mean, you can, if you want, you can put it with on some foam pads. I'm just going to go straight. Oops, made a bit of a mess there. I'm just going to go and put it straight on to my card. Okay, I'll fill in all these tatty bits at the end. Okay, so we'll glue that one straight down. As I say, you can use your foam pads if you want a bit of dimension here. And that's going to go on there like so. Now, my next piece is this white piece, and for this I'm going to add some foam pads just to give this a little bit of lift. I don't like everything too flat. You've probably seen me use these before. These are 25mm square foam pads, but I like them because you can cut them down as large or small as you want them. I find they're quite economical. Right, let's see if the backing tape will behave itself. And again, if you don't want the dimension, you can just stick it straight down flat, but I like a little bit of lift here and there. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of all of those pads, and then it'll help me to get them straight. And that's going to go on here. So you see, I've actually got a little bit of movement, which I wouldn't have if that glue wasn't on there. There we go. Next, we are going to add our speciality card, the pink marshmallow. Now I've gone ahead and I've put some double-sided tape on the back. The reason being, it can sometimes stretch, and I find that by just giving it a little bit of help with the double-sided tape, it sort of looks a bit neater. If I can get the backing tape off this. There we go. So it's a bit boring watching this, isn't it? Like paint drying. But needs must. Okay, and again with that, let's move those out of the way. I'm going to add some glue onto here so that it'll help me to position it properly. Plenty of this glue. Okay, and now that goes on here, and I'm going to check that my patterns, I want the sort of lines, and I want them vertically. So let's put you on here, and hopefully it's not quite straight. You can lift that off because that glue's on there. I wouldn't be able to do that if the glue wasn't on there. There we go. There we go. That's it. Okay, now we're going to assemble our lolly. So I want this on some foam pads, so let's add some of them here. And this is the beauty of these, because I only want a little narrow one for that bit. So let's get rid of those bits there, and then I can cut a nice narrow bit there for there. And then we will put one there and one there. Two, and a third one here. And again, we'll put a little bit of glue on that so that I can position it. And that's going to go here. Sort of there, like that. Now I'm going to add some more foam pads onto my layer. So let's cut a couple of those. Get rid of the backing tape and cut two of these. Got three there. Well, let's put three on, eh? Hang the expense. 1, 2, 3. And again, this is going to have some glue on so that I can make sure that it's nice and neat. If you've got a better eye than me, you can probably miss that glue stage out. But I just think it makes it a little bit easier. Okay, and then I'm going to put another bit of foam pads, another couple of foam pads on this bit here. The glittery topping. And put you there. Again, you can stick this straight on if you want, but I just wanted a little bit of dimension on this card. And that's going to go here. Like that there. Okay. Now we're going to add our lolly stick decoration. and he's going to go, turn that sideways on to do this, he's going to go here like that, in position. Okay, now we have got to just put our bow on. Now you would usually use your hot glue gun for this, but I never seem to remember to put mine on, so double-sided tape it's going to be. Now it's going to go here. If I can get the backing tape off that, there we go. Oh, it sticks to everything, doesn't it, that backing tape. Little tip here for you, which obviously I don't follow myself. If you get a piece of kitchen roll and you put that down, when you go to get rid of the red backing tape, if you touch the kitchen roll, it sticks. A lady told me that when I was demoing, and I do use it. I do use it, but obviously not today. Right, let's put our sentiment on, and let's have him there. And then finally, just to break this area up, 1, 2, 3 little bits of glue there, and I will, let's get my tweezers for this. There's 1, 2, 3, and there's our card. Hope you like it, and thanks very much for stopping by today and watching the video, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, stay safe and stay well. Bye.